Cheese. Welcome to the happy hour. My daughter brought me a slice of cheese just before the show, knowing I was doing a cheesy show, and I thought I had to use it as a prop. Maybe don't eat it. I don't think dairy is a great thing to go into a live show with, but welcome aboard. Hello. If it's your first time here, you're probably very confused. But my name is Pete Johns. This is the happy hour. Each and every week we come together, we play some acoustic tunes, we have a little hangout, and we just celebrate this wonderful thing we call music. So g'day to the folks who are here live. We've got a bunch of cheesy tunes to play for you here tonight, and why don't we get started with something that may be a little controversial, because this is one of the greatest bands of all time, but let's be honest, their early stuff kind of cheesy. So let's kick off. I'm wearing the t-shirt. Let's kick off with some Beatles, and this is a little ditty of theirs called Please, Please Me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last night I said these words to my girl. I know you never even try, girl. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Please, please me, oh yeah, like I please you. You don't need me to show the way, love. Why do I always have to say love? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Please, please me, oh yeah, like I please you. I don't want to sound complaining, but you know there's rain in my heart. In my heart, I do all the pleasing with you. It's so hard to reason with you. Oh yeah, then why do you make me blue? Last night I said these words to my girl. I know you never even try, girl. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Please, please me, oh yeah, like I please you. Oh yeah, like I please you. Oh yeah, like I please you. A little cheesy Beatles to get you started. And let's be honest, if the future of food production goes the way I think it will, we'll all be eating cheesy Beatles for our dinner in just a few years' time. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? That went from really light to really dark, didn't it? Come on, insects. You know, you don't know till you try. First time someone took a big bite out of a cow, they probably felt a bit weird, but they went with it. So Beatles, they're going to be the food of the future. Chomp on the insects. Hello, everyone. G'day to everyone who is here live. We'll say hello to the folks who are here. We've got Joe and Barry Glenn. We've got Mark Bro, Mr. Thomas Christ. Gary Hubbs is here. Hello to Mum and Dad. Hello to Thomas Christ. I already said g'day to you. Frank Terzo. G'day Kim H to the square. G'day Tremor Bear. We've got Bleeding Red Beats. Wouldn't be a show without Bleeding Red Beats. Crow on a wire. Hello to you as well. And Angela Sinclair's always going to be hanging around. I was thinking of you two, because one of the songs I'm going to play is what I played in honor of you, because you were going on holidays recently, and I'm going to play that again because it's pure cheese. Love a bit of cheese. We're going to drink a beer tonight. This one is the Big Fella. This is from 612 Brewing, the Big Fella Red Rye IPA. So we're going to have a taste of this one. This is courtesy of my brother-in-law and his partner Kelly, who went to a brewery and they gave him too much beer. So she's like, I know someone who likes beer, and she brought me these. So cheers, Kelly. Oh, that's delicious. Hello to Fire Night. Hello to Cookie. G'day to everyone who's hanging out here today. Let's play some rock and roll. This is surely one of the kings of cheese, or at least the prince of cheesy music. Cheesy rock pop from the 80s. There's going to be plenty of that here tonight. This is a little bit of Billy Joel. 2, 3, 4. What's the matter with the clothes I'm wearing? Can't you tell that my tie's too wide? Maybe I should buy some old tab collars. Welcome back to the ave of jive. Where have you been hanging out lately, honey? You can't dress trashy till you spend a lot of money. Everybody's talking about the new sound funny, but it's still rock and roll to me. What's the matter with the car I'm driving? Can't you tell that it's out of style? Should I get a set of white wall tires? Are we gonna cruise the Miracle Mile? Nowadays you can't be too sentimental. Your best bet's a true baby blue Continental. Hot funk, cool punk, even if it's old junk, it's still rock and roll to me. Oh, it doesn't matter what they say in the papers, 'cause it's always been the same old scene. There's a new band in town, but you can't get the sound from the story in a magazine aimed at your average teen. Hey, 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 how about a set of pink sidewinders and a bright orange pair of pants? Well, you could really be a Bromel, baby, if you just give it half a chance. Don't waste your money on a new set of speakers. You get more mileage from a cheap pair of sneakers. Next phase, new wave, dance craze. Anyways, it's still rock and roll to me. Everybody's talking about the new sound funny, but it's still rock and roll to me. Hey! A little bit of Billy Joel there from 1980, and it's still rock and roll to me. G'day to Charlie. Thank you for dropping on by, my friend. Good to have you here. G'day DJ Big Red. I'm drinking the Big Fella Red Rye IPA. There you go. It's almost your name on a beer. I hope everyone is doing well and having a good old time and enjoying some cheese. And when I say cheese, look, I embrace the cheese. I like cheesy music, and especially sort of the 80s cheesy stuff. They're just the best stuff was done in the 80s, I reckon. Red, yes, back to the old school red. Drink it. If it's red, it goes faster and it goes down smooth. All right, I think I need to slow things down a little bit here now, because that was a couple of upbeat, jivey kind of songs. One of the queens, if Billy Joel is one of the kings or princes perhaps of cheese, then our next artist is probably the queen, or at least the princess of cheese. And we're talking, of course, of Cher, or Cher, as we called her here in Australia for a while for some reason. But, of course, Cher of Sonny and Cher fame has had some real big hits over the years. But this one was kind of a bit of a game changer, because for my audio nerd friends out there, this is one that introduced us to the world of auto-tune for good or sometimes bad, and many would argue that mostly bad. This is the classic Cher tune called Believe, and we're going to play it for you here on the Cheesy Happy Hour. No matter how hard I try, you keep pushing me aside, and I can't break through. There's no talking to you. So sad that you're leaving. Takes time to believe it, but after all is said and done, gonna be the lonely one. Oh, do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough now. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside said, I really don't think you're strong enough. No. What am I supposed to do? Sit around and wait for you? Well, I can't do that. There's no turning back. I need time to move on. I need love to feel strong. 'Cause I've had time to think it through. Maybe I'm too good for you. Oh, do you believe in love after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough. No. Do you believe in love after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough. No. Well, I know that I'll get through this, 'cause I know that I am strong. I don't need you anymore. I don't need you anymore. I don't need you anymore. No, I don't need you anymore. Do you believe in love after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough. No. Do you believe in love after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough. No. See, without the auto-tune, it's actually a pretty nice song, isn't it? A little bit of Cher there. And got to go the manual echo. It's a bit fun, isn't it? When you don't have a saxophone, when you don't have an echo button that you can hit really easily, you just add it yourself. It's always a fun one to play. Did TC say something cheesy? I've got to find it out. It's only polite to share the cheese. I get you. I get jokes. Thank you, Frank Terzo. Cheers. Yes, because I'm a very bad businessman, I always forget to say, please feel free to donate. Donations, as we always say around here, are always appreciated and never required. But love you all, and there's plenty of ways you can support. You can hit the thumbs up button down below. You can leave a donation here. You can donate over on the PayPal, and you can also buy some merch. I've pinned the merch link up there for you today. And in fact, I've got a code for you, exclusive to the happy hour. If you want to buy a t-shirt or a mug or a hoodie, feel free to do so, and you can confuse your friends and family and share the studio love today. So studiolive.today.com/merch. And if you use HAPPY10, HAPPY10, you're going to save 10% off on any of the merch. Or, as Thomas Christ says here, you've also got you've got the option to join the Patreon and be like the 70-odd cool people over there who join me for patron duties. All right, let's play some country tunes. This one's from one of the greatest country singers of all time. You can tell the world you never was my girl. You can burn my clothes when I'm gone. You can tell your friends just what a fool I've been and laugh and joke about me on the phone. You can tell my arms back into the farm. You can tell my feet to hit the floor. You can tell my lips to tell my fingertips they won't be reaching out for you no more. Don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, just don't think it'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. Ooh. You can tell your ma I moved to Arkansas. You can tell your dog that bit my leg. Or tell your brother Cliff, whose fist can tell my lip, he never really liked me anyway. Or tell your Aunt Louise, tell anything you please. Yourself already knows that I'm not okay. Or you can tell my eye to watch out for my mind. Might be walking out on me one day. But don't tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, I just don't think it'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah. There you go. There's a little bit of Billy Ray for you. Billy Ray Cyrus and Achy, Breaky Heart. Yes. What's the best thing that Billy Cyrus ever did? Miley Cyrus. Sorry, Billy. No, actually, his feature on the Lil Nas X Old Town Road song was actually kind of cool, wasn't it? Yeah. Alrighty. We might need to go down. If you're nice to Pete, he might. Oh, the craft dinner. See, I don't know about the whole craft dinner stuff. That's a bit of a. Like, I know that there's craft mac and cheese. My daughter really likes that. But yeah, I know that craft are big for the cheese. My achy breaky body. Yeah, and if you're a songwriter and you're like, oh man, I could never be as good a songwriter as these professionals. Then just listen to the lyrics in that one. And when you go, you can tell your ma I moved to Arkansas. Rhyming ma with Arkansas, or tell your brother Cliff, whose fist can tell my lip, he never really liked me anyway. I mean, come on. Come on with the come on now. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what you put out there. Thank you. We've got kind donators. We've got kind folks, including Jenny Jolivet. Thank you very much for donating to the cause. And thank you to Joe and Barry Glenn. Joe and Baz, always hanging out, always doing good stuff, creating good music and doing wonderful things in this community. G'day, Kenneth. G'day, Princess LDG. who had the big face reveal in the last week. Like that, you got your avatar there now. You've come out of the shadows and become one of us. One of us. Cheers, everybody. All right. Should we play some real cheese? Should we have some Australian cheese? Ooh, Australian cheese is like Vegemite and cheese. You know, we eat Vegemite. It's also a bit of a delicacy to get some Vegemite and cheese action going on, which is a bit as disturbing as it sounds. This is a band whose name rhymes with cheese. In fact, it's the Bee Cheese. They should change their name, shouldn't they? They should be the Beega Cheese, because that's one of the cheese brands here in Australia. I'll just play this song. One of my favourite Bee Gees tunes. It's cheesy goodness. It's called How Deep Is Your Love. I know your eyes in the morning sun. I feel your touch in the pouring rain. And the moment that you wander far from me, wanna feel you in my arms again. Then you come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Your love, how deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. I believe in you. You are the door to my very soul. You're the light of my deepest, darkest hour. You're my savior when I fall. You may not think I care for you, and you know down inside that I really do. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Your love, how deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. Ha da 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 da. Da 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 da. Then come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Your love, how deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when we all should let us be. We belong to you and me. Da, 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 da. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn. Little bit of disco there, a little disco ballad, I guess you'd call that one. That was from the Bee Gees, of course, from the movie called Staying Alive, which is the other big hit the Bee Gees had that you probably are aware of. The table five, yeah, that one. All right, thank you for hanging out with me here today. We got through, 5 songs? We're flying through here today. I'm protecting my voice because I'm just getting over a cold. I didn't have the dreaded one this time around. My wife did a week ago. I dodged that one, and then I just got a different cold. It's like, yay! So, yeah, I'm just getting over that one, so protecting the voice. Still drinking beer, but protecting the voice where I can. Yep, the good old soft Bee Gees, or Bee cheese, absolutely. Better buy Bega. Was that who's the guy? Peter Russell Clark. See you later, Peter Russell Clark. You'd remember Peter Russell Clark, Coldacre. And then there was that YouTube video that came out. Like he was before celebrity chefs were a thing. He was like a guy on TV that would always be like, yeah, just add some cheese. And then he did a thing for coon cheese for a long time. And then he'd be like, yeah, where's the cheese? And then on YouTube they released a tape of him doing like all the outtakes. Yeah, so it was just like him swearing and F-bombing all over the shop. It was kind of fun. Bleeding Red Beats. Go the you know what? In honor of Bleeding Red Beats, I had this one on the list to play a little later. I'm going to bring it up the list a bit if I can find. There it is. I'm going to bring this one up the list a little bit because I did actually look up some lists. There were some lists of the top cheesy. Where's the cheese? Of the top cheesiest songs of all time, and this one was like number 7 or something on the list that I was playing. So, I think Angela and Bleeding Red Beats you went to the Caribbean recently, and I was like, oh, I know what I'll play for you. I'll play this song. And it just so happened that this Beach Boys tune also appeared on the list of cheesiest songs. And I actually love this song. I love the Beach Boys, and I dig this song because it has a really cool chord progression. And it's got the name of almost every Caribbean island in it. So this is Beach Boys, and of course, the classic Kokomo. Aruba, Jamaica, Ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go Jamaica off the Florida Keys? There's a place called Kokomo. That's where you wanna go to get away from it all. Bodies in the sand, tropical drink melting in your hand. We'll be falling in love to the rhythm of a steel drum band. Down in Kokomo, Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahamas. Come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego. Ooh, I wanna take you down to Kokomo. We'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where we wanna go. Way down to Kokomo, Martinique, La Montserrat. We'll put it out to sea. We'll perfect our chemistry. By and by we'll defy a little bit of gravity. Afternoon delight, cocktails and moonlit nights. The dreamy look in your eye, give me a comical contact high. We're down in Kokomo, Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego. Ooh, I wanna take you down to Kokomo. We'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where we wanna go. Way down in Kokomo. Way down in Kokomo. Feels like you're at the beach. Nice. Yes, I dig it. I like a little bit of that. The Cheese Boys. Yes, there's a lot of cheese puns that we can make related to cheese. Bermuda was beautiful. Beautiful. A couple of days. I love it. Sam between the toes down to the beach. There he goes. I've been to 612 Brew several times. Where's that, Mascarpone? I probably missed the start of the start of that sentence. Hey, Semtex Cow, by the way. Hello. If you're just joining us here, say g'day. Don't forget, we're brought to you today by me. Yes, completely self-funded this show, as well as beer donations. So again, thanks to David and Kelly. Not David E. Kelly, not the producer of all those shows, but David and Kelly for the beer. It's delicious. Oh, my beer. Oh, really? 612 Brewing. Oh, okay. Really? Okay. I didn't even know where this was from. It says it's in South Australia. I think so. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Well, so Mascarpone knows more about the beer I'm drinking than I do. Good stuff. All right. Let's play something up a little bit more upbeat, shall we? Back in the 80s, people were shocked, I say, by an artist by the name of Boy George, who fronted a band called Culture Club. These days, people would just turn and go, oh, yeah, okay. But back in the day, a guy that wore makeup and looked a bit like a girl. Oh, I don't know about this. Yeah, but these days, it'd be like, oh, yeah, whatever. But Culture Club were a cultural phenomenon in the 80s, and this is my favourite Culture Club tune. I'm going to play it for you now. 2, 3, 4. Desert love is in your eyes all the way. If I listen to your lie, would you say I'm a man without conviction? I'm a man who doesn't know how to sell the contradiction. come and go, you come and go. Come, chameleon. You come and go, you come and go. Love will be easy if colors were like my dreams. Red, gold, and green, red, gold, and green. Didn't hear your wicked words every day. And you used to be so sweet, I heard you say that my love was an addiction. When we cling, our love is strong. When you're gone forever. String along, string along. Sing it if you know it. Come, chameleon. You come and go, you come and go. Love and be easy if colors were like my dream. Red, gold, and green, red, gold, and green. Every day is like survival. You're my lover, not my rival. Every day is like survival. You're my lover, not my rival. I'm a man without conviction. I'm a man who doesn't know how to sell contradiction. Come and go, come and go. One more time. Come, chameleon. You come and go, you come and go. Love would be easy if colors were like my dream. Red, gold, and green, red, gold, and green. Come a Chameleon by Culture Club there from the 1980s. Yeah, when you think cheese, there's an awful lot of 80s in that cheese, isn't there? I like that song. I like to play it. It's good. Bit of energy in the song there. Alrighty, I think I need to take a little break and play something a bit more balladic. That's not a word. Maybe. Did I have a question from before? No, I've got all the super chats. This is a cool new feature, so I don't miss a super chat. So if anyone wants to test this feature, you'd help keep the lights on. I know. I've got a cool new feature in StreamYard where it'll actually tell me who has donated, so I don't miss a single super chat. You can auto star super chat. So Frank, Jenny, Joe and Barry, and Bleeding Red Beats. Thank you to all of you. And with Bleeding Red Beats comes Angela Sinclair, and with Jenny comes Ron, because that's Wolfstone Studio right there. So thank you everyone for your kind donations. I appreciate you greatly. I should also keep it up. Sometimes I get donations on the phone, on the PayPal, and I don't actually check them during the show. So there you go. All right, we'll have a bit of a drink and then we'll play another tune. Because again, the voice, we'll make it through the hour, but I do need to save a bit of voice for tomorrow's Your Music Live. And then I've got a fairly busy week. Lots going on in the world. As many of you would know, if you're music creating folks, Logic Pro is coming out on the iPad in just over a week's time. So getting myself prepared for that, doing all the previews and setting up live streams for afterwards. So there's a lot going on there. Thank you, Thomas Christ, who's back. And I think, Thomas, you've got your return. The return of the Christ is coming back this week. Let us know. If you got the link there to your show, make sure you throw that here in the chat and that everyone gets along to it, because Thomas Christ had a few weeks hiatus. Seems to be a bit of a thing at the moment. A lot of us have had some things going on in our families and in our worlds and whatnot. So, yes, Thomas is back and at it, if I saw correctly. All right. Before the show, I thought, what is my cheesiest song? And then I'm like, oh, it's probably this one or this one or this one. I'm like, nah, this is kind of, in terms of the lyrics and something that could be called, like, this could have been written in the 80s and has a little bit of a cheesy kind of tang to it, is this one. It's also one of my mum's favourites, and my mum's under the weather at the moment, so we'll spin this one. This one's called 6 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mother told me, son, you'd better dance while you've got the chance and half the talent. But I would rather sit and play with toys and hang out with the boys and start some trouble. So she dragged me away, all the while trying to say, son, there'll be time for all that, you better start dancing. Time after time we are standing in line and we're making the most of each rhyme. I'm happy to see that you're waltzing with me, we're dancing in 6 and 8 time. Now I found a reason I should dance. There would be romance around the corner. 10 years later we will be as one. A different kind of fun, but one that's lasting. Working, mortgage and kids, wouldn't change it for quids sometimes. Only wish there was more time to go dancing. Time after time we are standing in line and we're making the most of each rhyme. I'm happy to see that you're waltzing with me, we're dancing in 6 and 8 time. Time is moving on like a distant song you don't remember. But I know one thing that will never fade. Memories we've made will last forever. My mother was right, and to my delight, now I can pass on the words to the next generation. 3, 4. Time after time we are standing in line and we're making the most of each rhyme. I'm happy to see that you're waltzing with me, we're dancing in 6 and 8 time. Standing in line we are dancing one time and I'm making the most of each rhyme. I'm happy to see you're waltzing with me and we're dancing in 6 and 8 time. 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 It's weird. That that song, as Angela also says, as my mum says, it's a lot of people's favourite song. Yet it was one that kind of just came out of nowhere that I wrote as like a song in a month challenge for the Song Spark group. Same with Anxiety. That was part of like a 4-track song. Like it's weird, isn't it? The songs that I spend like a long time and slave over and sculpt and blah blah blah. yeah, they don't always resonate. Yet sometimes you throw something out there in the world, and yeah, it comes together. So that's one of my favorite songs to play now, which is cool. Where are we for time? I'm doing shortened versions of my songs here today. So we're getting a few there. Go Crows, by the way. My wife is at the footy, enjoying her Mother's Day present was not having to hang around with us. So yeah, it is what it is. Let's play some Village People, because you can't have cheese without Village People, can you? You got to go to the YMCA for the best cheese. Go get a cheese toasty at the YMCA, maybe. Let's play a little bit of this one, because I enjoy playing it. It's a lot of fun, this song, and it makes me think about, there was a guy who lived next door to me, and the only time I ever went to a YMCA was to go play basketball at the YMCA. And it was like a gym, and this guy was from Thailand, and he was this little dude. He was like half my height, but he was fast, and man, I never felt as inadequate as I did trying to play basketball against him, because I'd be like, doof, doof, it'd be like, and the funniest thing is, this guy, I can't remember his real name, but we called him Paw. And Paul said one day, because he came here and he's like, oh yeah, here's my girlfriend. And he's like, why don't you get a girlfriend, Pete? I highly recommend it. I'm like, yeah, that's the problem, mate. The problem is, for me as a 14-year-old, is that I don't want a girlfriend. No, the problem is getting the attention from the ladies. Okay, we're getting a little bit personal here, so why don't we play some Village People? YMCA. 2, 3, 4. Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground. I said, young man, 'cause you're in a new town. There's no need to be unhappy, young man. There's a place you can go. I said, young man, when you're short on your dough, you can stay there. And I'm sure you will find many ways to have a good time. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything you need to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. You can get yourself clean, you can have a good meal, you can do whatever you feel. Young man, are you listening to me? I said, young man, what do you want to be? I said, young man, can you make all your dreams? Yet you know you got to do this. Yeah, does it all by himself. I said, young man, put your pride on the shelf and just go there to the YMCA. I'm sure they can help you today. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything you need to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Fun to stay at the YMCA. You can get yourself clean, you can have a good meal, you can do whatever you feel. That's where it gets a bit sad. Young man, I was once in your shoes. I said I was down and out with the blues. I felt no man cared if I was alive. I felt this whole world was so tight. That's when someone came up to me and said, young man, take a walk up the street. There's a place there called the YMCA. They can start to back on your way. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything you need to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. You'll find it all at the YMCA. Hey, hey, hey. That's see, it can be hard when you're playing a song that's supposed to like fade out to know how to end it. So apparently John's solution is, I'll just play a series of random chords until it ends. When I hear Young Man, right? Exactly. Young Men's Cheese Association. There. YMCA cheese times 33 to the 10th power. Around about that. Absolutely. All right. Let's finish this. This is a delicious beer, by the way. 612 Brewing. Who knew? Big fella. Big fella. Red Rye IPA. Right. What's your favourite brand of Aussie cheese? I love a good craft single. I know this is for Cold Acre, but I love a good craft single. I actually like Mersey Valley. My Australians will know where I'm at. The Mersey Valley, like the pickled onion Mersey Valley on a nice cracker. A little bit of quince paste maybe. Oh yeah, right. All right, I'm going to play a song that I like to play because it is pure cheese. And this one reminds me of driving around with my mum. Back in the day, we would listen to like 1323 Adelaide's easy listening station. And this is the sort of song that they would play, which sounds really innocent. A lot of these cheesy songs sound really innocent. And then you actually look at the words and you're like, oh, wow. That actually means a lot. That's actually reprehensible. That means very different things than what you first thought when you just heard this lovely little pop song. So there was a bloke by the name of Rupert Holmes who had a song called Escape. It's better known as the Pina Colada song. And it's pure awesome. And it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was tired of my lady. We've been together too long. Like a worn-out recording of a favorite song. So while I lay there asleeping, I read the paper in bed. In the personal columns, there was this letter I read. If you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain. If you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain. If you like making love at midnight, in the dunes of the Cape Sandy, I'm the love that you look for. Write to me and escape. Didn't think about my lady. I know that sounds kind of mean. Me and my old lady falling into the same old dull routine. So I wrote to the paper, took out a personal ad. And though I'm nobody's poet, I thought it wasn't half bad. Yes, I like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. I'm not much into health food. I am into champagne. I got to meet you by tomorrow and cut through all this red tape at a bar called O'Malley's, where we'll plan our escape. So I waited with high hopes, and she walked in the place. I knew her smile in an instant. I knew the curve of her face. Yes, oh, it didn't have the rest of the words in there. Yes, I like Pina Colada and getting caught in the rain. I'm not much into health food. I am into champagne. I got to meet you by tomorrow and cut through all this red tape at a bar called O'Malley's, where we'll plan our escape. Sometimes when I set up my songs, I do some fancy cutting and pasting. And you know what I did there? I cut and pasted the second verse over the third verse. So here's what you need to know. If you don't know the song, what happens is he goes to O'Malley's and it ends up being his wife. That's right, she wanted to be unfaithful as well. So it all worked out fine because they're both horrible people. Right? Yeah, that's how it goes. Oh dear. Exactly right. Bleeding Red Beats has got it. When in doubt, just revert to the chorus. The show must go on. But I'm going to delete that one out there because next time I go to play that, I'll need to make sure I find the original version that I have, not my attempted cut and paste version there. But yeah, it's funny when you play a song like that and you're like, oh yeah, this is just a lovely little ditty about two people in like a loveless relationship that both try to cheat on each other, but happens to cheat on each other with the same person, so it's all fine. Plus, my wife made a good point, and that is how... especially back in 1970, when was that written? That song was like from the late 70s. How did he read the letter and then write back to the column and then she get it and then like they meet the next day at midnight? Like it doesn't play out. That song would have taken weeks, if not months, to actually pull together with the technology of the day. These days, I mean, it's just Tinder, right? But back in the day, yeah, it didn't work that quickly. All righty, let's play some more music. Might be a 2-beer show here today. Should we play this one? Yeah, let's play this. This is this one came in the top list again when I was searching for cheesiness. This one came up a bunch of times, and it's our old mate. It's our old mate from Canada. Yeah, it is going to be a 2-beer show. I'm going to go the GOAT because the GOAT of cheesy French-Canadian female wailers, not to be confused with Hartford wailers, but female singers, is someone by the name of Celine Dion. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you. Go on. Far across the distance, spaces between us, you have come to show you. Go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Once more, you open the door, and you're here in my heart, that my heart will go on and on. Oh. Should we go up and be like Celine? Love can touch us one time, last for a life. never let you till we're gone. Love was when I loved you. One true time I hold to in my life will always go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that heart does go on. Once more, you open the door, and you're here in my heart. That my heart will go on and on. You're here, there's nothing I fear, and I know that my heart will go on. We'll stay forever this way, and you're safe in my heart, and your door will sink to the bottom of the ocean. Sorry, Jack. I was practicing that yesterday, and my wife and I were enjoying making up different words for that, because we made it about the movie Titanic, and it was like, yes, I believe that my heart does go on, and once more we're float on the door, but there's not any room, so you're going to sink to the floor, do, something like that. Oh, it's good to be back. It's good to be back playing and singing and doing our things. How much time do we have? We've got time for 2 more songs, I reckon. I reckon we're going to have a penultimate and then an ultimate. My wife said I had to close with this one, but I'm going to give it the honour of having the penultimate slot instead. Oh, cheeseburger ahead. Cheeseburger, get ahead. That's right. All right. Let's thank you. Good to be back. Good to be back, and I'll be back. I was thinking about things the other day, because the World Health Organization, the World Health Organization just said that the COVID pandemic is over, and I was like, great. I just happen to know more people that have had COVID in the last month than I ever have before. But anyway, but it's over. It's not a pandemic anymore, and it's not as bad as it was, which is good. But I remembered that the first show I did was in March of 2020, and we're now here in, I don't know, I'm looking at my watch, the 14th of May. So we're doing this 3 and a bit years. We're doing the happy hour thing. And I'm like, I should have documented my time in isolation and through all the lockdowns and through all that. And I'm like, I kind of did, because every week we got together and I sat here and, for the first few months I was like, sorry to the folks in the US, sorry to the folks in the UK. And then it came to Australia. I'm like, sorry to the folks in Sydney and Melbourne. And then it came here to Adelaide. I'm like, sorry to me and sorry to everyone around here. So, I kind of do have, if I go back in time, I've got like a time capsule of each week and how things were going during that time. But the one thing that's remained consistent is we have not missed a week for that entire time. I have been here each and every week playing music, or at least sending some pre-recorded music your way. This is perhaps the cheesiest tune of all time. It's Mr. Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. 2, 3, 4. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. We've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. Inside we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. And if you ask me how I'm feeling, don't tell me you're too blind to see. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down by not bringing cheese and crackers to the party. 'Cause every party needs cheese and crackers. I know. Look, shout out to my vegan friends. Vegan cheese these days is better than it ever has been before. I must admit that cheese is my cheese is my nemesis because I'm a vegetarian, but I do love a bit of cheese and eggs. I know. But yeah. Cheese is a weakness, especially if you've a few beers or a glass of wine, or especially this is coming into winter here, and I bought myself a bottle of port the other day, and having like some cheese with some quince paste and maybe like some other fruits and things, and like a little snifter of port. Oh my goodness! I started coughing and spluttering, which is telling me I probably shouldn't go and eat that stuff, especially if I want to try and sing some more. We're going to sing one more song here today. Hello to Tom. Chords kind of like Cyndi Lauper's Time After Time. Yeah. That's true, actually. If you go, I will catch you, I'll be waiting. I never really thought about that. There's lots of songs that are similar. So what's the structure of that one? That's yeah. Lying in my yeah. Suitcase memories, time after sometimes you picture me. Yeah, and the chorus. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. Yes, correct. I like it. Yeah, exactly. Oh, mate, I had me and my wife had a day date because, I don't know, people with kids, do you do the same sort of thing? We had a day off together on Friday because she works part-time and this is my job. So we went and had lunch together, and we had our local, the sports bar where the hockey's on happens to be at the casino. I know it's not a good look because then I might, play some blackjack at the same time. But I didn't. We went up there and had $5 burgers, and we said, "Oh, are there any veggie burgers?" And the dude was like, "There's vegan burgers." I'm like, "Okay, fair enough." And we have these vegan burgers and like the Impossible meat and the vegan cheese and the lettuce and the sauce and the vegan mayo. Man, they were good. Few French fries, a little bit of salt. It was delicious. I'm getting hungry. Who wants a cheeseburger now? You do after watching this show, don't you? All right, we are over time, so we're going to play one more song. I just got to find where my chords were. All right, this one I've saved for the end. It's one of my favorite cheesy songs of all time, and it's one that I've actually never played before. So we'll see how we go with this one. Sorry, Trevor Bear. Freedom fries. Yes, not French fries. Freedom fries. Why do we care about the French? Well, I understand. Like back, it was 2000. Anyway, let's not go down the political part. We've done well so far to not get political. Let's not do it at the end of the show. But yeah, freedom fries? Really? Does that mean that you get to say whatever you want about them and have no consequences, like people think that real freedom of speech is? Oh man! All right, let's play this song. This song is from. I actually saw there's a TV show called I can't remember the name of it. I can picture the thing. I've talked about it before. Anyway, I saw the behind the scenes of this song and the guy that wrote it. And the guy now looks like me. And he looked like me when this song came out in the late 90s because he had the blonde tips and he had the cool sunglasses and the bucket hat. And now all that stuff's kind of coming back again, maybe? I don't know. But it's a band by the name of Wheatus, and it's a song by the name of Teenage Dirtbag. It goes a little something like this. Thanks for hanging out, folks. Love yous all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Her name is Noelle. I had a dream about her. She rings my bell. I got gym class in half an hour. Oh, how she rocks in Keds and tube socks. But she doesn't know who I am, and she doesn't give a damn about me, 'cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, baby, with me. Ooh. Her boyfriend's a dick, and he brings a gun to school, and he'll simply kick my ass if he knew the truth. He lives on my block, and he drives an IROC, but he doesn't know who I am, and he doesn't give a damn about me, 'cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, baby, with me. Ooh. Oh yeah, dirtbag. No, he doesn't know what she's missing. Oh yeah, dirtbag. No, she doesn't know what she's missing. I feel like mold. It's prom night and I am lonely, lo and behold, she's walking over to me. This must be fake. My lip starts to shake. How does she know who I am? And why does she give a damn about? I got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Come with me Friday, don't say maybe. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby, like you. Ooh. Oh yeah, dirtbag. No, she doesn't know what she's missing. Oh yeah, dirtbag. No, she doesn't know what she's missing. Thank you, everybody, for being here for the happy hour for another week. Oh, man. Whew, that was a fun time. And I hope you enjoyed hanging out. I hope you liked my pink Beatles shirt. For those that missed the start, this is from the Love, the Cirque du Soleil show over in Las Vegas, where I was. And this is the Vegas Golden Knights, who are my second favorite team in the NHL. Let's say goodnight to everybody. Goodnight to Semtex Cal. See you, Bleeding Red Beats. See you, Mark Bro. See you later, Tremor Bear, Thomas Christ, Angela Sinclair, as always. Thanks for being here. And Bleeding Red Beats. Thank you, Tom. Yeah, I thought it was a cool finale. DSS, thank you. I appreciate you. See you, Mum and Dad. Hope you're doing better on the mend over there. And thank you to everyone. The Mix Club, I saw you there. Kim Harden Hudson, Joe and Barry Glenn. Chip! G'day, Chip. Well, thanks for dropping in. Appreciate you, Chip. Long time awesome supporter of this channel, Chip. Thank you very much for your constant support and kind donations. Appreciate you big time. And appreciate all of our moderators like the wonderful Thomas Christ and Jade Star, Barry and Joe Glenn, everyone else who's been here. Thank you for being here. I would love for you to come along to Your Music Live. I get up early in the morning to make it at the best possible time that I can for all the folks all around the world. So if you'd like to come along and hear 2 hours of the best independent music in the world, Your Music Live is where it's at. Don't forget you can donate to the channel if you'd like to. You can also buy some merch. Yeah, get yourself a cool cup, mug, t-shirt, hoodie, whatever you like. Confuse your family and friends. They'll go, what's Studio Live today? And you'll go, well, let me tell you. All right. Thank you everyone for being here. As we say at the end of each and every show, please be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and keep creating. And remember, there's nothing like a little bit of cheese. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya.